The chamber trembled as the Storm Titan fully awoke. Its colossal mechanical wings unfurled, sending shivers down our spines. Blue lightning pulsed through every joint and seam of its metal armor. For a heartbeat, we were all frozen, just staring up at this impossible machine, this god of thunder forged from steel. Toothless let out a low growl, spreading his wings protectively in front of me. Behind us, Stormheart struggled to her feet. She was weakened, but her eyes burned with defiance. High above, on a platform overlooking the chaos, Skara smiled. It was a proud, chilling smile. "Now you understand," she declared, her voice echoing through the vast chamber. "With the Storm Titan, dragons and humans alike will bow to the Stormbound Empire." I took a step forward, my voice ringing with more confidence than I felt. "Power doesn't make you a leader, Skara. Choice does." She just laughed and raised the purple crystal. The Storm Titan responded instantly, its massive foot stomping forward, shaking the very foundations of the fortress. From hidden side chambers, mechanical dragons swarmed out, their metal wings beating as they surrounded us. There was no time to think. "Riders, scatter, stay moving," I yelled. Toothless shot upward like a black arrow, narrowly dodging a crackling beam of lightning from the Titan. Stormfly and Hookfang weaved through falling debris, their riders holding on tight. Meatlug, ever the battering ram, smashed head first through a squadron of mechanical defenders. The twins were actually enjoying this, their wild laughter echoing as Barf and Belch gassed a group of machines, then ignited the cloud with a controlled spark. But it wasn't enough. The Storm Titan was just as strong. With a single, devastating swipe of its tail, it sent Hookfang crashing hard into a wall. Snotlout's scream echoed, "I regret everything." Meanwhile, Toothless and Stormheart circled the metallic giant, dodging volley after volley of lightning. Stormheart tried to fight back, to unleash her own storm power, but she was still too weak. Her lightning blast fizzled out, misfiring harmlessly against the Titan's leg. "Stormheart," I shouted, my voice cutting through the din. "You're not alone anymore, fight with us." Her eyes met mine. Something shifted. She gathered what little strength she had left, and her eyes began to glow brighter. Toothless flew to her side, and for a moment their wings moved in perfect sync, a black dragon of the night and a white dragon of the storm. Skara noticed, "So the Night Fury wants to play alpha." She taunted, "Let's see him handle this." She slammed the purple crystal down into a control panel on the floor. The Storm Titan responded by unleashing a massive, blinding wave of pure storm energy. The shockwave hit Toothless and Stormheart midair, a hammer blow that sent them spiraling down. They crashed to the floor hard. I landed painfully nearby, shouting Toothless' name. He didn't move. The room fell silent, the only sound the hum of the Titan. Skara smirked. Night Furies were meant to serve, not rule. I crawled towards Toothless, my voice shaking but filled with a desperate resolve. "Toothless, listen to me." I placed my hand on his head, feeling the familiar warmth of his scales. "You are not a weapon, you are my friend. And you choose who you are." Slowly, his eyes opened, but they were different. They glowed with an inner light, brighter than ever before. Blue lightning, a mirror of the storm around us, began to pulse and arc across his scales. This wasn't the Titan's power, this was his own. Beside him, Stormheart rose, her body now glowing with the same untamed energy. Their powers were connected, resonating with each other. Skara stumbled back, her confident smirk vanishing. "Impossible. You shouldn't be able to resist." And then Toothless roared. It was the loudest, most powerful roar Burke, or maybe the entire world, had ever heard. It wasn't a roar of anger, but of freedom. The Storm Titan charged its final attack, a massive sphere of energy gathering in its chest. But Toothless and Stormheart were already moving, soaring upward together. Their combined energy swirled between them, a vortex of black plasma and white lightning. I stood tall, my heart soaring with them. Toothless now, the two dragons fired. A single, unstoppable beam of merged energoplasma and storm shot across the chamber and struck the Storm Titan square in the chest. The entire fortress shook violently. Gears exploded. Lightning broke free from its metal prison. The Titan shuddered, then collapsed, crumbling piece by piece under its own weight. The fortress was coming down with it. Everyone out. Now, I yelled, signaling the others. We scrambled through collapsing metal hallways. Toothless grabbed me, while Stormheart created powerful gusts of wind, pushing the other riders to fly faster. We burst out into the open sky just as the entire fortress collapsed into the storm clouds below, vanishing forever. And then, a miracle. The storm, which had raged for days, began to fade. The sky cleared. The sun broke through. Scara was nowhere to be seen. Stormheart landed beside Toothless. She looked different, stronger, more confident. The fear was gone. Toothless nudged her gently, a gesture of alliance, of friendship. I looked at my friends, tired but safe, and smiled. We protected Burke, but more importantly, we protected freedom. Astrid put her hand on my shoulder. And we're just getting started. High above the clouds, Toothless let out a triumphant roar, with Stormheart roaring right beside him to forces of nature, finally united.